We got some new gameplay for Bleach, and it's got Kenpachi gameplay. For those that don't know, I am maining this character day one. This is the #1 character I'm interested in because he's my favorite character from Bleach. Now, I didn't react to the Ikkaku gameplay. We can pull it up later for those that didn't watch it. It's not going to be a fresh reaction from me, but this just came out. And the man is got Yachiro on his back. Yeah. Excited. He's player 1 too, which means yeah, we're gonna get to see a lot of moves from him. By the way, they have little things they say to each other after the intro, depending on who they're fighting against. It's like unique interactions. Pretty cool. So like Tosen here, you might not see too much from him. I still think they're fighting the CPU mostly. This still looks like CPU battles. That armor doesn't kick in on frame 1 from the red attack. Alright, breaker. It's the grab right there. Seems pretty fast. See, if it has armor, it just doesn't kick in right away because he got interrupted. he tried to armor through it again. That's his counter, I believe. It deals more damage if you attack him during that. Also, that deals more damage if you attack him during that. I guess if he does that, you just block. That's what you do. You're getting kicked. Maybe this is PvP. The player is losing. Maybe they turned up the difficulty. We'll see. Alright, 2 for 2. Okay, we're gonna get to see Tosen's Bankai from the receiver's perspective. So like, Tosen still sees things well. This is definitely not PvP. Because offline you would be able to see, oh, you went for a counter? That's evil. Like, as soon as you see him, he goes for a counter. He's like, yeah, that's canon. Yeah, it's hit by his Bankai. Puts his arms out. Come for me, baby. I mean, look, you still, like, dash towards him, right? You still... If you press the attack button, if you press the dash button, you still go straight towards him. If you land a combo, you don't need to look at your opponent. It doesn't really affect it too much. And the area starts being bigger over time. Like, it resets every time Tosen, I believe, takes your Konpaku away. Yes, sir. You had the combo there. His guard is looking bad. If you break his guard, does it come back after a Konpaku is gone? Like, is that the right move to do here? Like, going for a guard break there instead of going for the kill? Could that potentially be the right way to play this? Man went for a flash step. Reverse mode off. And he's gonna go for a Konpaku. Yeah, he's awakened. So that's a 3. And he vanishes back into the shadows. But look at how big that area is now. Unless you take some Konpaku Tosen, that's not going to reset. Oh, you can get it here. So yeah, you see how big that area, the vision is for Kenpachi? That's going to reset back to being very small. This is awesome. Not only am I getting gameplay for my character, we're also getting to see like Tosen's Bankai in action and how effective it can be. Now, any hit, Kenpachi entered sublimation, so any hit is a force stock. He doesn't need to fully deplete the health anymore. He went for a breaker, he got interrupted. This Tosen mashed. He went for a breaker again. This time it landed. Whoa! I don't see you, but I also don't care the damage that dealt. Alright, combo breaker. Yeah, if that lands, you win. If that lands, you win. I get it. You win. Ouch! Ouch is right. So it's confirmed they didn't include his hollow form? I think that has been confirmed for a while. Lore accurate Kenpachi. Bro, he just zooms to your position. And that's a ton of damage. Yeah, and that's what I mean. Like, if you're both fighting on the same plane, like, you track the opponent no matter what. It doesn't matter if you see them or you don't see them. Some new outfits there. I didn't expect them to go with that mighty outfits. That's insane. They showed this on the Ikkaku video. So let's pull that up. Let's pull that up for those that missed it. Ikkaku versus Ichigo. Obviously, Ikkaku is the big deal here because let me get it from the beginning. Oh, we've seen plenty of Ichigo at this point. Drop the bass! So Ikkaku, as a reminder, he's a stance character. All of his special moves, his signature move, his spiritual pressure moves, they're all about a stance that has 3 follow-ups. Which is, I believe, a quick attack, a counter attack, and a long-ranging sweep. I don't remember. Is it a guard break? Anyway, he has 3 options off of the stance. But that's basically what he's focused on. Go into Hakugeki. Hakugeki is the red attack. I learned that recently. Yeah, stance into counter, I think, is what he did twice there. It's a signature move. Ichigo uses reverse to combo break, but it's not blue because Ichigo specifically, he summons Zangetsu. You saw Zangetsu when he does reverse, so his reverse is unique. You can still use it as a combo breaker or a combo extender, but it's always white. His reverse is just different. I like Ikkaku's range a lot. Like, his first attack is kind of like a poke. He's gonna range a lot of characters at their base forms. Ichigo cooking. Starts winning. Same formula as the other video, now that I think of it. What's going on? Oh, the stage transition. Yeah. Like, screen went black. What happened? There's the breaker. Stance into sweep. Stance into stab. So you just saw all 3 options there. He started with a counter in the first uses, then he did the sweep, then he did the stab. I think the sweep is like the fast one. The stab is one that moves him forward a little bit. Something like that. Awakening seemed to be a lot slower than last time we saw the game, which I do like. Because, like, you basically spent no time in your base farm on the previous build. So yeah, I guess final game Awakenings are going to be like this. Bankai comes out first from Ichigo. Strike back, gets counter hits. I don't know what Ikkaku was cooking there. Perfect flash step. And you get a full combo from this. Into flash step extension. And it's still gonna use the stance. Oh, that was so bad. I didn't even notice that at first. But guys, this is a terrible play. So Ikkaku just spent a ton of meter there to do his stance, right? He got the full combo. You know, use reverse gauge to do the extension there. And now, like, he's at 150. He's gonna use the stance, spend 100 right there. And what he does is not a follow-up. He goes into Awakening. He spent 100 spiritual pressure for nothing. Was the Awakening forced? Or was this just a bad play? Now, he gets a unique gauge here. We know that, like, the Ryumon gauge, which is the gauge on the left there, that's a gauge that, like, increases as he lands attacks and takes damage. So it's just going to deal more damage the longer the fight goes on. I did not know about the second gauge, though. I don't think anyone did. There's a second gauge that's depleting right there. I still don't know what it does. Land the Q-Con. He had to have the spin. And that gauge is gone. So I really don't know what it was. But he gets a second gauge and then it just depletes and goes away. No clue. Absolutely no clue. He's got incredible range still. I think that is still a stance move, but the rush stance move now looks like that. Like he might still have the 3 moves from a stance even in Bankai. They might keep that gimmick. Full reverse gauge. So you can extend this with a flash step if you want. Chooses not to. Uses flash step defensively. Tries to get the perfect, but mistimed it slightly. That breaker just whiffed. Strike back. Interrupt that. Stance. And does nothing. He just spent meter again. Alright, reverse. And reverse in Bankai means mask. Not only does it mean mask, it means you take 1 more Kompaku, and Ikkaku is very low. If he triggers a soul break here, he could actually win it right now. He doesn't go for it though. I wonder if Ichigo could actually combo into a special move, a spiritual pressure, and trigger the soul break. That would take just a ton of stocks. He would have 2 stocks left now. I guess he wouldn't win, but he would have 2 stocks left. That said, Ikkaku did have reverse blue. He could have activated it. He activated it later. You win right now if you finish the combo. Yep. Maximum Ryumon gauge too. Look at that zoom in. It's full. I love that the Ryumon gauge is actually like displayed on his weapon. It's not just a meter. Like they're accurately drawing it on the in-game model as well, which is absolutely sick. Anyway, 9 days left.